This is Damian Cross with Harbinger Student Media, and we're asking students like you, do you think participation should be required and graded, or should it be appreciated and optional? Well, let's find out. Are you usually quiet in class?
It depends usually on the class.
So like my sociology class, I think it thrives off of class participation. I don't think the class would be nearly as fun without it.
They're shy. They feel that they're going to seem ignorant because they're asking a question, even though everyone in the class feels the same way.
You can see even if the teacher will make the class to really participate or not.
Unfortunately, no one really does talk in my class.
Okay.
It's just me and like a few other people. Whereas like my biology courses wasn't really necessary for anyone to really talk. It was just kind of look at the whiteboard and figure it out.
What about when you're asked a question? Are you usually pretty quiet? Do you get nervous or anything like that?
Not really.
This might be.
I mean, it's kind of challenging to get up and say, like, especially like in my sociology class, like some of the debates are kind of heated.
Okay.
Like some of the discussions we give are kind of opinionated, and not everyone is as opinionated as me probably.
A student wants to talk, they'll just speak up. It's biology, psychology.
So would you say you feel participation should be required and graded, or optional and appreciated?
Optional, and if it's like a basic class, it will have to be a little bit more like required.
I think it should be graded. I mean, I understand that you're paying for these courses and that it should be your decision whether you want to go or not.
I think it would really benefit if it was required, but yeah.
I think that class participation in any class is important in learning the actual material.
So do you have any opinions on like how teachers might be able to open that up for students who are afraid to speak up, or how us as a student body would be able to, I guess, make it easier for people to open up about their opinions? Do you think there's any steps that we could take?
I feel like being more respectful towards each other. I know a lot of people in my classes will interrupt people that don't want. I think letting people be heard and like sought out throughout, because they'll just like come after them if they say one negative thing. Like that's not necessarily the group's opinion, and they'll like come after them about that, but they'll give them a chance to like explain themselves.
Well, I know that a lot of teachers now, they just ask, does anybody have any questions? And some students don't raise their hand at all, but if people who are comfortable with asking questions, if they speak up in class, perhaps they'll answer a question that someone has already, but they're not brave enough to speak up.